And you turn the halon on.
The last mind meld.
Tell my wife I love her. It's a new show. It's a show every 90 minutes. Unlike Shamu.
Hey, you brought with you the alien baby. You know, this is leaking. Security level 10.
We've got,
like the garage
you
door.
like the garage door?
You started in the garage, now you have a garage door?
This conference room is actually called the garage, right? So we figure sort of hark back to our roots here in the garage.
This is for executive caliber meetings.
He dons the bolt.
The first time we were with you guys was, I don't know, 94?
Right? 3 years ago.
94 in another garage. And I had a sense at that time, just a little sense, that you basically had no idea what you were, up against.
That hasn't changed.
Just looking around me and saying, wow, we have all these fantastically dynamic people that we're working with, and this company exists here because of us, because of something that we started, and that's insanely gratifying.
I was sort of listening to myself talk about this and think, wow, are we really successful at this point? Have we really gotten that big so that now I'm telling small startup companies how to do the same thing?
Because I think that the remembering back to the garage helps keep you paranoid, because you realize how quickly things can go from garage to something like this. And I think we all feel extremely proud and happy and of what's been accomplished. But I think that it sort of reminds you that just as easily as you can make it here, you can make it back to the garage.
This is the Silicon Valley fairy tale, and there are thousands more little gangs of dreamers eating burritos and working all night to make their fortunes in the wired world, so they could celebrate one day with a trip to Hawaii.
We had all said at some point, the 6 founders were all going to take a trip to Hawaii, and it always was sort of, well, when we accomplish the next thing. And when we accomplish the next thing, we'll do it. So when we get our funding, we'll do it. We got the funding, we didn't do it. When we get our strategic round of financing, we'll do it, and we didn't do that. When we get this deal, we'll do it, and we didn't do it. We're in Hawaii. Feels like the first.
So the Excite guys got to Hawaii at last. Aloha, Graham. 4 years ago, he had a 1/6 share in a bag of rice. Today, he's worth $100 million. Dreams large and small can come true in the age of the internet, as any computer billionaire will tell you.
I went on a camping trip 2 weeks ago with my family. How did I find the campground? That homepage! I got up there and it showed the nice little bunnies and the cabins and the tent sites. Boom! I reserved right there on the spot. Let's go camping.
The internet has come a long way from the halls of the Pentagon, time-sharing, and the first faltering attempts at packet switching.
To my way of thinking, the ARPANET is the best investment this country has ever made, other than probably the Louisiana Purchase.
No one owns the internet. No one controls the internet. The internet is the common heritage of all humankind.
The killer after the internet is telepresence. It's using the net to be places that you don't have to go to. We want to have a conference where everyone attends but nobody goes.
So that's how you get your name on a ballpark. Maybe one day this will be Excite Park, or Cringely Park, or a virtual park which everyone attends on the web. But for peanuts and Cracker Jack and that authentic sunburn up in the bleachers, I guess you just have to be there.
To the ball game, take me out to the park. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never come back, 'cause it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame, 'cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball.